This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Ryan. To the right side and complete to Hurst. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
At the 35-yard line.
From the gun, Ryan. Eluding the pressure right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Blocked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourself.
This is intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And he went on the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly. Intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
This pass into the hands of the running back, Todd Gurley. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 14 yards there and a Falcon 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of 1st downs in here. And yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Winfield Jr. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 3-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, what's the plan of attack here? Very late 2nd quarter, and look where the ball is.
Yeah, bad spot.
Oh, that is going to be a safety. So the screen pass goes backwards. That play seemed to have a potential disaster written all over it from the start.
I mean, wasn't that a tough spot on the field to make that call? You're inviting defensive linemen and linebackers to get pressure. So if one of them sniffs this out, you're definitely in danger. And this time, it cost them 2 points.
And he's going to have a 1st down here. They're also in a field goal range now at the 27-yard line. And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Ryan. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts.
10 yards.
As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Operating from the gun, Ryan. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. On 1st down, Ryan. Trying the out route, incomplete. That's Jones. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
At the 46-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Jones. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. 1st down. first and 10 at the 30.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, a trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. And they don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 48-yard line. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Down at the 42-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up.
This is Jones. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They're going for Howard, but the pass intercepted. Picked up by Dayon Buchanan. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at their own 44.
1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
Number 21,
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a first. On first down, it's Gurley. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. A stop by Shaquem Griffin.
Taken down back at
Now on 2nd and 13. Ryan. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Third and long. It's Ryan. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth.
the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that'll bring him back within 4. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about top kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. He'll buy some time right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Jones. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
The tackle made.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
From the gun on third, Watson. Pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Dante Fowler in there to drop him for a loss on the play.
And it's 4th down.
They're going for it. It's Watson. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Throwing now. Ryan on first down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and
2. From the gun, Ryan. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. Again, Ryan. And that's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. Now it's Gurley. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
At the 28-yard line.
From the gun, Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Another carry now for Gurley. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. it hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On third down, Ryan. That is caught inside the 5. And the Falcons are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets it. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
Apparently the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season. Get his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him, and he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main guy.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this certainly a key moment in this game. Trailing by 3, fourth quarter with a spot in the championship game next weekend on the line. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Down, Tampa Bay.
Faking the give. Now Watson. Steps away to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
The keeper. 5 yards on the play. And it's third.
Watson off play action. And Blake, the tight end's got it. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be fourth down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he's got Miller. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Flushed out right. Now Watson throws another interception. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory. You've got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway. Even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. To throw on third down, Ryan. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up near the 29. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
First and 10.
Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Now Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down.
Down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 12.
To throw is Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. From the gun, here's Watson, eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down, and inside the 5-yard line.
Now Jones. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here on 4th down. They'll go with Jones. Nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And as a result, their playoff run may end right here. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Again they run with Gurley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by
the Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. And they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
The Falcons send out their punter. And you wonder, could they possibly think about taking a safety here? kick 47. This one looks good as well.